During the first weekend in March, Grand Lake was once again the very center of the angling world as it played host to the 2016 GEICO Bassmaster Classic. 55 professional fishermen from all over the country returned to Northeast Oklahoma for this Super Bowl of fishing just 3 years after the Classic made its inaugural Grand Lake visit in 2013. That 2013 event drew the second largest crowd in the Classic's history and had an estimated economic impact on the area of $22.7 million. However, the 2016 return to Oklahoma topped that. According to event organizers, the 2016 Classic drew over 107,000 fans, and, when all the numbers are finalized, the economic impact is expected to equal $29 million. During the event, there was plenty of activity with much to see, from early morning launches to witnessing the anglers in action on the waters of Grand Lake, and then on to the late afternoon weigh-ins at the B.O.K. Center in Tulsa. The crowds poured in to all locations. As for the anglers themselves, Grand Lake did not disappoint them, and this year offered one of the most exciting finales in Bassmaster history as Oklahoma native Edwin Evers brought in a huge bass limit, taking over the lead on the final day from another Oklahoma angler, Jason Christie. Evers ended with 29 pounds, 3 ounces, which has been named the heaviest final day catch in the Classic's 46-year history.
You know, what's exciting about, fishing Grand Lake, this is the furthest north that we go on the Bassmaster Trail as up to this time for a Classic, and it's pretty far north, but it just goes to show how good the fishing is here to be able to host the Classic. We've had events in South Carolina and Guntersville, and they're a lot warmer venues. Guntersville's a lot lower elevation, a lot warmer. When you go there this time of year, everything's already green. We're still in a wintertime type pattern here. Things are just starting to green up. Being able to come back to Grand Lake is just really, really neat because it's such a big lake. I wish all our lakes were like this. It's so diverse. You've got, 3 major rivers that come in. You've got boat docks. You've got a lot of different options when you come here, and it fishes really, really big. When you throw in all the miles of shoreline that Grand has, all the diversity of it, it's one of the greatest lakes in the country. We've always called it the greatest lake without grass, and I'm just excited to be here.
Of course, Evers and Christie were not the only local anglers to take part in the 2016 Classic. James Elam is another Oklahoma fisherman who considers Grand Lake his home lake.
It's such a special deal for me to be able to fish the Classic at Grand Lake. It's the lake I grew up fishing. It's what taught me how to tournament fish. Fishing the big 200, 300, 400 boat tournaments at Grand Lake is really what got me got my mind right, the mental aspect, and the physical, and taught me how to fish, tournament fish. Grand Lake taught me that. Now I'm fishing the Classic here, so that's a really special deal. And it's such a great lake. It's such a good tournament venue. You can win at the top, you can win at the bottom of it, you can win anywhere in between, and it's got bass all over. So many places we go don't have that, but Grand's really special and unique in the fact that it's got big bass all over it. So it works really well for a big tournament, and everybody spreads out.
Events like this continue to raise the profile of Grand Lake, not only as a fishing destination, but also a tourist destination. And GRDA is proud of the role it played in once again helping to showcase these grand waters to the entire world.